Hey guys, what's going on? Prex and this I'm bringing you guys another episode of Advanced Warfare Lines of Sight, and this series is where I basically show you guys maps of Advanced Warfare and give you guys some tips for the map. And I thought I'd cover some of the DLC maps since they are the most new, freshest, and the ones that you guys want to see the most. So let's get into it. So this is Fracture, obviously, and this here is a hiding spot that you guys could use to call in score streaks and whatever else. It's a pretty neat spot in the back of the map. So if you want to call in a Warbird or Paladin or whatever, I'd suggest going there because not a lot of people will check there. Now next up over here on top of the building, we have a nice high up vantage point where you can see really two lanes of the map. I really recommend it because if you have a silencer, then you can get a lot of kills, or if not, then you could just stay there for a few kills, but you are sure to be at the advantage during gunfights over there. Alright, so now here we have just a little bit of a better of a position, and you can really head glitch from both sides of those crates, so that's a pretty good spot as well to use. Alright, and then now we're just kind of gonna go through the side of the map and kind of see what else this has to offer. So I guess you could look down here too, as people do come down that lane a lot. Remember this Fracture. I'm not sure if I said that already, but just want to make that clear again. Now here, if you want to jump up on top of the crate, you can actually see into the middle of the map. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's a nice little way to see people running and pick them off and catch them off guard and whatnot. Now next up, what we have here is another high-end vantage point. As you guys can see, if you jump up to the lower building, then you can cover that whole right side, and if you jump up to the higher one, then you can still cover it, and you also can cover some of the left side. So I think that this spot is pretty good for catching people who are below you and more likely be easier to kill. Now over here, this is a good spot to call in streaks and whatnot because you're in the dark and not a lot of people do check under there. So I do think that is a good spot to call in streaks or hide if you're the final one in search and destroy, because some of these maps can be or have good hiding spots as well. Alright, so then next up, I guess now we're gonna go towards the middle of the map, and as you see here, if you go in the middle and you just kind of stay around, then you can actually get some good vantage points. And if you actually go onto the little ice glaciers outside the map, you can actually kind of do a little bit of flanking and catch behind the enemy and kind of catch them off guard, so that's good. Now if you go by the ramp over here, you could also crouch down and kind of sneak people off guard as they do come from behind you, but also head glitch to that ramp over there if the enemies are spawning over there. If they're spawning on the other side, then don't do that. But if you want to go deeper into their spawn, just come up the ramp and kind of crouch behind the little ledge that you have there. And then over here, if you want to jump onto the little crane thing or forklift, then jump onto that and get another good line of sight into their spawn. And that's why the series is called Advanced Warfare Lines of Sight, because, you know, giving you guys maybe some different perspectives on the maps and different things that you guys could use to your advantage, because I know when I play a map, it really takes me a while to really analyze it and like to really to know how I could use the map to my full advantage. But anyway, if you guys just again come up here again, then you can really get a good view from both sides now that I look at it. And then again, just going back in the middle, if you want to camp in this room to call on a score streak or whatever, that could work too. So just, you have to know the map well enough, and that's why I started this series. It's more than just line of sights, but also kind of hiding tactics and where to call in streaks and whatever not. And I'm actually thinking about continuing this with Black Ops 3. So if you want me to continue this with the beta, comment down below, and I will cover whatever multiplayer maps we have in the beta, because I'm assuming there'll be a private match option in the beta. Well, I'm hoping at least. And then the final spot here is just another great spot to call in score streaks, because you're in a building, so you can't get killed by other score streaks, but also it's dark, so if you have cold-blooded on and people can't see your name, then they will most likely not kill you, and if you're prone, so that is good as well. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll have more Advanced Warfare Lines of Sight videos coming soon. Take care guys, peace out. Yeah!